Hi, this is Rick Brandenburg for North Carolina State University and Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll. And man, it is so hot out here. The weather has changed dramatically. I've been out in the yard doing some work, and it has just gotten so hot all of a sudden in much of the U.S. Now, what we had in the first half of the summer throughout much of the U.S. was we simply had pretty mild temperatures, lots and lots and lots of rainfall, and then it all of a sudden changed. All the faucets shut off, and the temperature just soared up. Now, for a long time, I was talking about how all this wet weather was going to create opportunities for certain insect pests to really cause problems. And now that it's changed, the question I get is, well, if the weather's changed, does that mean we've got to be wary of other pests? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. With the rapid change in temperature, we can see Bermuda grass mites, we can see chinch bugs. Man, is it hot. Wow. We can see things change very quickly because that's how pests are, including diseases. When the conditions change, the insects and diseases that are well adapted for that, they just simply will take over. So as we see this dramatic weather change here in midsummer, I just want you to, gosh, it's hot. Whew, I got to get a drink. As we see this dramatic change, be aware that we can start seeing a whole new spectrum of pests as we get into these really hot and drier conditions. So hope that helps. Like I said, I got to get inside and get a drink. It's just too hot for anyone to be working out in these kind of conditions. So talk with you later. Thanks. Caleb, this is a video that's going to be on water and rainfall. So I'm going to play a little trick on the audience, and I'm going to have you come at me, since we're talking about water, with this bucket of water, but it's not going to be water. It's going to be confetti.
What's confetti?
Confetti, little pieces of paper, like in here. See?
Yeah.
Okay. It's an old trick used by the Harlem Globetrotters.
Who's the Harlem Globetrotters?
Okay, never mind. You ready? Let's go.
All right.
Impact pest problems as well, and keep that in mind. Water has a big impact. Talk to you again soon. See you next time. Hey, you want to see some magic?
Sure.
Okay, deck of cards. Basic deck of cards. All 52 different cards. Any way you look at it, all 52 cards. So we're going to take it like this, and we're going to say, stop it whenever you want and pick a card as I fan them out. Okay? Look at the card, please. Memorize what the card is and put it back in the deck. We'll move them back together. Now, I think that's something we'll take and we'll put it on the bottom of the deck. We'll go like this. Hit again. Now watch what we're able to do. All 6 of hearts. All 6 of hearts. They call it magic. Hey, this is Rick Brandenburg for North Carolina State University and Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll. And my wife and I are really excited. I mean, really excited to have Caleb home from college, and he's going to be contributing each week. Okay. As I said, my wife and I are happy to have Caleb home from college, and he'll be contributing each week. No. Okay. As I was saying, my wife and I are okay with Caleb going to be here for 14 weeks. It's going to be a long summer. Let me go somewhere quiet. Hey, this is Rick Brandenburg for North Carolina State University and Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll, and really happy to have Caleb back this summer. And he's going to be working with developing some new videos for us, and he's got a whole bunch of new special effects. And I know the camera's a little too far away for you to see what he's doing here, but I think as we go through the summer, you'll notice some special effects that are pretty cool that he's figured out how to do, and hopefully it'll make the presentation a little bit better. So we're going to roll with the next video here in just a few seconds, and hope that's helpful to you. And look forward to having a good summer with Caleb here and giving us lots of good educational videos. So watch this next video, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks. Hi, it's Rick Brandenburg for North Carolina State University and Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll. And it's been a hot day out in the yard, so looking forward to getting inside for a little bit of cool air and some peace and quiet. Especially the quiet part. As I was saying, I want to get inside where it's a little bit cooler, a little bit quieter. And what I'd like to talk to you about really is the idea or the concept of Okay, let me try it in another room, please. Now that's better. I like the peace and quiet now. So let me continue on with my thoughts, and we'll tell you the original story that I was going to talk to you about. Okay, now that we got a little bit of peace and quiet, not quite as quiet as a mouse, but pretty close. Okay, no, don't run away from me. Come back here. I'll teach you a lesson. I told you, when I said be quiet, be quiet. So you've got to quit. Don't run away from your dad. I'm serious. I'm serious. You need to obey. If you want to go back to being Caleb, you've got to straighten up. Or else you'll be like this all the way through Christmas, and that'll save me a lot of money.